Hey, what's up people, my name is Kōsaka and this is BS Anime, and this time I'm gonna go and cover the solo rankings for the song Bokutachi wa Hitotsu no Hikari. So in a previous video I covered why I felt it was such an amazing song, so if you want an in-depth analysis on that song, go ahead and watch the video. I'll probably put a link in the description. Just a few notes, I will go over all of the solos, so each preview will be 15 seconds, and another thing is, of course, my favorite part is when they sing their name, so yes, the previews will have those parts. Alright, so now I'm going to order these solos from 1 through 9, where 1 being the best and 9 being the worst, just to make sure you guys already know. Just because I rank them last does not mean I don't like the character, or I necessarily don't really like their voice per se. It's just that they are not as good as the other solos. So remember, this is, no disrespect to any characters at all whatsoever. And again, this is my opinion, so I'm sure you guys have different opinions, so keep that in mind. But with that being said, let's go ahead and go to the first solo. Alright, so in 9th place we have Nozomi Tojo, and well, that's a shame because I do like Nozomi as a character, but however, the style that she has in this song, it doesn't mix so well. She has that kind of higher pitched voice, and let me just highlight a section right here. And this part, it really irks me, as it kind of looks like she's in full voice crack mode. But it's followed by one of the best parts that she has, which I really do like the way that she echoes. But overall, this really does not match this song. I have seen it implemented better in our songs, so she will get a higher score there, but in here, it just doesn't mix well, so unfortunately, she gets the 9th place treatment. So in 8th place, we have Hanayo Koizumi, and overall, I understand why. This is not really unexpected from Hanayo, and just their singing style really does not match the song. The song's supposed to be melodious, except she has kind of this high pitch, kind of, I don't know, like staccato almost? Staccato? You know, where it's a little jumpy, and it's not very angelic, like where you want it to be flowing and be nostalgic and talk with the memories and the pains that they went through, and this just really contracts with that kind of style. So overall, I can't really like it too well. And yes, I'm not the biggest Hanayo fan, but I'm more than happy to give her a good rating if she does sing it very well and match the style. So unfortunately, she gets 8th place. in 7th place, we have Nico Yazawa, everybody's favorite idol. Anyways, when it comes to this solo, I feel like this is one of Nico's better solos, as she doesn't really go too high-pitched all the time. Generally, that is pretty typical Nico, and yes, the song is very, at least the solo is very Nico-like, and it does definitely very well have a good representation of her personality and the way she sings, especially in the solo. It's just not as good as the other ones that will come up in the future, but overall, for Nico's solo, I am more or less impressed by it. It's definitely one of the better ones that I've listened to, and overall, it's not that bad. So overall, I'd say good job for this solo. So in 6th place, I have Rin Hoshizora, and this is not one of her best solos, I would say. When she is singing, time and time again, there's parts where her voice starts becoming that melodious voice that goes so well with a lot of her solos. And this really distracts from this solo, because this song is more of that melodious happy feeling, and well, it just sounds like she has more of a playful tune, and that doesn't really mix so well, and that's why I had to rate it probably a little lower than it could have been. So unfortunately, I can only give her 6, but it's still not the worst, because there are still parts that she does relatively well. It's just, there are a decent amount of parts that I feel like really detract. So for number 5, I have Kotori Minami, and I'm not gonna lie, this is pretty strange for me to rate her this high, and it's not because I don't like Kotori, it's just generally her voice is really high-pitched. However, when she's singing this song, she's actually following the theme and the style very well. Yes, there are times where she gets a little high-pitched in there, and that does irk me a bit. She honestly does it pretty well, and I actually do enjoy listening to this, and generally I can't say that to a decent amount of her solos. So overall, she does it pretty well, and just the way she sings it, she sings it more consistently well than I feel than she does at Rin, so that's why Kotori beats out Rin this time. So overall, I am pretty dang impressed with Kotori's solo here. Alright, so in 4th place we got Maki Nishikino. And while you might think that's a pretty good place, for Maki that's really low, and as a Maki fan, I am pretty disappointed. So I'm sorry, this is gonna be a long explanation because I got some bashing to do. So first part, what the heck is this part of this song? It's just randomly voice cracks. Like this is not even the first time I heard this, because there happens other times in the other solos too. So I'm gonna have to bash on her too. And this is like, yes, this is Maki, but I just don't really recognize the style from her anymore. And she was known for having kind of like a deeper, kind of a cooler voice. When like she's part of BB, and that's the kind of voice that she generally represents, and that's kind of her style. But then when I listen to this, she raises her voice and the pitch a little higher, and she ends up being not as angelic or majestic as I usually expect her for this to happen. Yet, and the SNR solos, she does it as well as I want it, and just makes me really happy. But here, I'm just really disappointed, because this is, well, my favorite song, and well, she just, I don't know, she kind of like voice cracks here and there, and this is just really hurts me as a fan, and I hated that I have to rate her at 4th place. Ah! Okay, whatever, let's move on. In 3rd place, we have Honoka Kōsaka, just beating Maki, and I hate that I had to do this, but Honoka overall just matches the theme, the style so much better, and she just sings it very well. And I know generally I do like Honoka's style pretty well, and also sometimes she gets up there in the pitch, but here she just nails it just across the board. Now, she doesn't do it the best, also that's why she's in 3rd place, but overall she just sings it very well. She really matches the tunes, and I don't really have any parts where I have to complain about, like, I don't know, voice crackings or things that really get too high pitched. So overall she does it a very well job. Very good job. Oh man, I'm still salty. So in 2nd place we have Ayase. So overall I really like it, and it was really tough to decide between 1st and 2nd place, but there is a few things that make it so it's not in the 1st place. So of course Eddie has a really nice angelic voice. It's just really soothing to listen to. I mean, the VA is Yoshino Nanjo, and I really do enjoy it, but however there's a few parts, so if you listen to this part it's okay and I'm not too annoyed by it, but then the next 2 parts I'm gonna jump to here, as well as this part. So once you listen to those sort of 3 or so parts, yeah, those parts are not actually that bad. However, I would say those were probably my least favorite parts of that solo, and I felt like if I was able to replace it with parts where she didn't go so extreme with her voice, then I would, and now I feel like that would really make the song better. Now, yes, the song is really great, and if those parts were removed, this solo would have been golden, but unfortunately I was not, so that's why I was not able to rate it number 1. So for number 1 we have Umi Sonoda. So congratulations to Umi, she is officially my favorite version of Bokutachi wa Hitotsu no Hikari, and there is definitely good reason behind it. So obviously we know Umi is just a fantastic singer. Her voice is just very good, and it just matches so well. Now overall, I do like Ellie's voice more in this song, in a few parts here and there. However, there are parts in Ellie that I did say that kind of irked me a little bit. It's not that bad, but for Umi, there's no such part. It's just straight perfection throughout the whole song, and I just can't complain about any of the parts of the song, and then she does it so well. She's so melodic, so harmonious, and it's just so soothing to listen to, and I just can't complain. It's just so good and so well done. I mean, I could point to any point in the song and I would like that part. I don't know, just listen to the whole thing. You'll listen to yourself. You just know that this is a good singer and this is just a good song, and she just matches it so well, and I just can't complain about it. She is just the best, and it's just undeniable for me. So overall, these are my rankings for the girls from 1 through 9 for Bokutachi wa Hitotsu no Hikari. So of course, I would like to know what are your guys' opinions. I'm sure you guys disagree somewhere, so if you want, go ahead and post your rankings and maybe I'll go and comment on that. If you want me to do another ranking for a different song, of course, you can go ahead and comment that below, and I might put that in the video, and I might show the comment or something like that if you guys would like that. So have you guys engaged or whatnot. And I could also do just trios. I guess I'll make a short video a lot shorter, or other comparison of songs or whatnot. But guys, let me know what you guys think about this video. I'm sure some of you might be mad, especially people are rated lower, but again, I'm sorry, this is just my opinion, and I know your opinion is different, and there's no disrespect to any of these characters. This is only about how I felt, how they sang in that solo. I mean, even I bashed my favorite characters because I'm sorely disappointed in this one, but oh well. I could always just do other ones and rate how I felt about other solos in different songs. So thanks guys for watching, and let me know what other songs you would like me to rank or whatnot, because I might do that, and I'll catch you guys soon.